I know I do music first, and then sort of listen to it over and over and hope lyrics come. And look at a rhyming dictionary. Just stare at it for hours. And then I asked Josh to write some of it. I think Josh works a little, you work maybe the opposite?
Kind of the opposite. Generally I'll just try to find a phrase. Use some phrase to hook things on and then find my structure from there. Or have the phrase and then have some piece of music that I've worked out that I like, that I can put with it. And very often I'll just say to Jed, it sort of sounds like this, but when I do it, it sounds like Bon Jovi. Can you make it good? But yeah, we do kind of come at it from opposite angles, but it's great because we meet, wherever in the middle we meet, it really gels, I think.
We run at each other in slow motion when we
feel the wheat. It's lovely. Yeah, well, we didn't do all the, there's subscription and there's certain things you can do that we haven't tried. But we did iTunes, which was very successful for us, for both the movie and the soundtrack, and Amazon, where we put out the DVD, which had the commentary and all the extras. Hulu, which is ad-supported streaming, is a thinner supply of money. It basically takes a great deal of views to get anything out of that. That works for them because all the content they already have, and they can just toss it on, and it's free money for them. But for us, the other models were working better. And there's others that we've talked about trying in the future.
Charles, you mentioned that there's a title for the next Dr.
The college years?
Dr. Horrible 2, The Heretic. Yeah. It's Live Free or Dr. Horrible. No, I'm not going to. Sorry. First we destroy Logo Girl, and then we ruin his dreams. This is the worst panel ever.
We can't reveal it because it tells you exactly what happens. Because it's Dr. Horrible dies in the first scene, is the title. But we don't want that spoiler getting out there.
So just block it to yourselves. Okay?
When the deadline's up. Absolutely. When Microsoft is emailing you asking where the episode is, that's when we're usually done.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, at a certain point, you just can't fiddle with it. I mean, that's what I think about the best thing about web video, because I know some people who have a screenplay, one screenplay, and it's like, well, I'm on my 15th draft. I'm like, dude, it's a long time on one script. Like, just go. And the cool thing about the web video is that you have to shoot it and get it out. Like, I don't have a choice. I know I can make things better. I watch the screen, I'm like, oh, well, I could have had a different line there, or maybe I could have had the horrible flu, or maybe fix your hair. All these things that you regret, but you just can't, you just got to get it out there. And I just have to say that I'm more comfortable seeing myself 2 inches high than 20.
Yeah, it's really just when you run out of time and money. It's how much Avid can you afford? So yeah, I knew Avid. Very technical, very savvy.
Hey, you should watch. The commentary's great.
Available on DVD.
What website would that be at? Available.
DrHorrible.com.
Oh, fantastic. So I still own that outfit, and the shoes were.
How much of your outfits were yours?
I believe that the dress was not mine because of the shrapnel situation, right. But everything else I still own is still in my closet, and sometimes I look at it and I'm like, maybe I should eBay that. I'll wait a couple years.
awkward again. But thank you. And I'm sorry?
Yes, I'm sorry. I should be working on it right now.
No, honestly, we would have had the commentary soundtrack out months ago if I hadn't gone, you know what would be really cool? If we could do a cover and this whole thing, really elaborate cover thing, shoot, and we'll all get together again in the same place. And so that cost us about 6 months. And then finally I'm like, just put goggles on it. Put goggles. They know the goggles. Put Neil, he's famous.
And then I'm like, Josh, we're working on Dollhouse right now. Be quiet.
Okay, time for a couple more, and that's going to be it. So, right over there.
Yeah, this is for everybody. How did it feel seeing this in front of an audience for the first time?
How did it feel seeing in front of an audience?
Happy? How does it feel? Happy?
A lot more me than I wanted to see.
Felicia?
What?
No, it was amazing. This wasn't the first time. We've had a couple screenings before. This is the first time that I watched both Dr. Horrible and that's the first time I've seen Dr. Horrible like that, and that blew my mind. I saw stuff in there that I didn't notice on the small screen, and so I thought that was amazing. And this is awesome. You people are. I want to sleep with all of you. There's some logo, ladies.
I don't know about you guys, but I only see things I could have fixed. Or I'm like, I see my brother look into the camera as an extra, and I'm like, what?
There's like 3 things that bother me every time. The rest of the time, I'm like, what's going to happen next? Get excited. And then every time you die on me.
No, I will say though, that depresses me so much. Oh my god, that last scene of Dr. Horrible, I'm laughing all the time. I'm like, oh. Coming.
I don't know if you were sitting by where Vince was sitting, but it was like he had watched both The Guild and Dr. Horrible for the first time. He was so excited. And then like when Penny would die, no! You can see it the entire time, you know it! Not in a chamber! He was reacting to himself in The Guild. Laughing! That guy is funny.
One more question, we're going to Richie.
That was the studio. 3D's all the rage with you young people nowadays. And so, look, I wanted to get it out there, and so did Drew Goddard. But that's sort of it's par for the course now. Every horror movie that's coming out this year is 3D, and they just really got behind it. It really helps your foreign sales, is basically the thing. And so we're going through that process. I am sorry that you have to anticipate it for 11 months longer than you were going to, but it will still be really good when you see it.
Thank you for all coming down for our premiere event, and thanks, guys.